You need a vacation this year, maybe even two. I'm Dr. Kristen Kopaz. I'm a clinical psychologist, and I'm here to tell you the science behind why you actually need to take a vacation, not just this year, but every year. There's been a study recently that's come out in 2020. It was completed by Hreska et al., and it really looked at metabolic events. So those events are things like heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, high blood sugar. Those things in your body, they find actually decrease by a quarter with each vacation per year. That's huge. That was mind blowing for me to hear. It reminds me of the study that they did in the, I think it was 1940s or 50s by Framingham. It's a 20-year longitudinal study. So they looked at people over 20 years who took vacations and those who didn't. And they found that men who didn't take any vacations, their chance of a heart attack actually went up by 30%. And then, of course, for me as a woman, the statistic that really got me was that Framingham, the heart study, found that women who didn't take a vacation, their risk of a heart attack, suffering a heart attack, went up by 50%. So I know vacations are expensive, but I really feel like you can't afford not to take a vacation. It's so important for your health. It's important for your physical and your mental health. Dr. Paul Simeone found the sleep schedule that you're on actually improves, which I thought was really interesting because my sleep schedule tends to be kind of sporadic on vacation. But they find that disruption in your daily routine, disruption in everything you're doing actually improves your sleep cycle. So when you come back, you're on a better sleep cycle. You're not staying up all night. You're not on your phone all night long, things like that we're kind of prone to be, doing when we're not paying attention. The act of being on vacation is really good for your brain. We know that it makes new neural patterns, new neural pathways just by having to plan and figure out how to, travel and get to places, find food in places we've never found food in before. These kinds of things we know are good for preventing Alzheimer's, for improving mood, strengthening your brain health in general. And we know that planning for a vacation, the weeks, months before a vacation when you know when it's coming, it improves people's moods. In fact, they've done studies where they found that it increases your serotonin, it increases your dopamine levels. So it's doing amazing things, not just the week or 2 weeks if you're lucky on vacation, but for the weeks and months before you ever go on vacation, you're getting huge benefits. Your mental health is just really improved during those times where you're planning for it, getting ready for it. And then, of course, after the vacation, the memories, as you think back on it, as you laugh about things, and talk to your loved ones that you went on vacation with about that, look at the pictures, things like that. It is really important, though, the type of vacation you go on. So hang on there for just one more moment because I want to tell you my thoughts on that. Is you really need to find a way to go on vacation where you can actually get relaxation and relief from your daily routine. So staycations are lovely. I'm sure they're helpful to have some time in your home, but they're not the kind of vacations I'm talking about. I want you to plan a vacation every year, maybe even two, where you get out of the house. You go somewhere new, right? We need you to get away from your own home so you're not sitting there trying to relax thinking I should be doing the laundry, I should be doing the dishes, I should be doing that project around the house that I've been promising myself I'll do for the last year. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about with the mental shoulds going on every time you try to relax in your own home, look at your partner if you're with them. They're probably nodding. It's one of those things that's really hard to turn off if you're the person who's kind of the keeper of the house, unless you're actually outside of your own home. So find a place that's outside of your daily routine at home and pick something where you have space. So if you're going to go with your family, make sure it's a condo or a house or someplace where you have bedrooms where you can close them off and you don't have to be with the other people after they go to bed. You can watch TV, you can have some space, some alone time. These things are good for us, right? Good for bonding. They're, obviously important for our relationships. And then making traditions of going on vacation. It can be different places each time, but just having a tradition of going on vacation yearly or twice yearly, we found that it actually lengthens the positive effects of vacations. And we all know that we don't tend to do the things we want to do. We tend to do the things that we plan, we build into our schedule, that we, kind of build a routine around. And so find a way to build vacations into your lifestyle as a routine. It can be paying for them monthly. It can be planning for them to always be in the same month each year. But find a way to make this a healthy habit, right? Just like going to the gym, we could want to go all that we want, but if we don't plan it, set aside a time, maybe even have someone meeting us there, it really doesn't happen, right? So think about this. I really think it's a huge reason why getting a personal trainer works for people to work out, or going to marriage counseling works for people. It's not even the trainer, although I'm sure the couples therapy and trainers are important, but a big percentage of it is just making the time, setting the routine, getting there, going frequently, building it into your schedule. So build your vacations into your schedule, make it so you have to go on them every year. You will be so thankful you did. Your health will thank you. Your mental and physical health will improve significantly, and you can reduce the risk of so many negative adverse effects. So get yourself on vacation. Thanks for listening.